What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. So guys, we all know about the abortion issue, Roe versus Wade, and leaked documents that may be overturning such a privilege for women to be able to call their own abortions, if you will. And I've been sitting back just really reading what people are saying. I've seen what some are saying in the manosphere. I'm seeing what people are saying in the feminist community. But I was waiting for the right opportunity to be able to position this to black men. And lo and behold, I got a screenshot of this from Brother Terrell. Thank you so much, brother, for the inbox. And there is a particular tweet that was made by a young lady by the name of Amanda Duarte. Now, who is Amanda Duarte? Amanda Duarte is a writer and New York Times contributor. And we all know that the New York Times and a lot of East Coast, especially New York City media, will be targeted towards the left. I mean, it's a very large Democratic state, no different than California, a lot of left-leaning politics. And you know, what big epicenters of liberalism like, you know, California, New York, what they try to do is to gang up on white racism or on white supremacy. But if we've looked at the Democratic Party and the way that they push their media and the way that they promise and not deliver, we would understand if we're African Americans. Let's just leave Republicans out of it, because I believe, you know, there's elements of racism in both parties. But the Democrats and the liberals have shown us time and time again that they actually dislike black people more than anybody. You know, I have this conversation sometimes with my family and it gets very heated. And then, you know, the liberal media wants you to believe that Donald Trump and Republicans are really what's holding you back. But we've been in this party aligned with them the last 50 years, and we've seen nothing but the destruction of our people at the epicenter of our cultural dynamics. We've even seen our values changing and becoming deleted. We've seen they're really destroyed by them. And so the Democrats and white liberal media want you to believe that Republicans and conservatives hate you, which they very well may, some of them. I wouldn't doubt that. But they ain't the only one. If that's true, they ain't the only ones that hate us. I'm going to prove it to you with this tweet. Amanda Duarte says, in response to the abortion situation, I do wonder how these white supremacist lawmakers would feel if their little white daughters were raped and impregnated by black men. Okay. Let me kind of look at where I think that she's going with it. All right. I think that she's going in a very racist direction.
You're goddamn right.
Okay? A very racist direction. Because there's no way that you can make this statement without being completely biased against the black race. Because how can you make sense of this? All right, you don't like abortion, so these people are white supremacists in your mind who make these laws. Why is it that the race matters of the man? Okay? In other words, you're trying to say, well, if your daughters were RAPED'd by black men, they wouldn't have the ability to abort those babies. They would have to produce those babies to term. But the fact that you went there lets you know where your mind is. Okay? I get what your sick mind may be trying to say. But we know that most people commit crimes of people of their own race. What if it was a white man who did such a atrocious thing, or a Hispanic man? The point is that the woman can't make the choice if this Supreme Court chooses to go through with this. That's the issue. Why do you got to make it race specific? Because you also are racist against black people too. It's not just the white conservatives. You see? Like Malcolm X said, if you stab me in the back and the knife is 5 inches deep and you take it out 2 inches, it's still there, right? That's the point. Because see, this is how some of them look at you. They expose themselves. And every time, and I try to tell people all the time, we really need our own political party. We need our own stuff. We need our own political parties, guys. We have to align our own individual needs away from those needs of white liberals and white conservatives. Even if we had the black Democratic Party and the black Republican Party, I'd be okay with that, as long as those needs were not tied to those of the main liberals in the United States. Because we would be able to focus more on the issues of our people first, instead of then having some people pretend that they liked our group when we know that they don't. And this is the proof. Why would you even mention such a thing? Any woman, regardless of the man's race, who has been assaulted by a man and does not have the ability to abort that kid would feel bad. Okay? And most people, if I'm not mistaken, that are doing abortions, if I'm not mistaken, most of this is willingly, that they've gotten pregnant. It's not been because of a forcible issue. Right? So their daughters need to also have that scenario going on. It's stupid. Why would you even say such a thing? And how insensitive. Because what you're doing is you're painting the old trope that all black men do is hunt down white women, abuse white women. That's the trope that that's what you're saying about black male characteristics. They're a threat to white women. They're predators. That's what you're trying to say. It's not what you're trying to say. It's what you said. And you deleted your Twitter because of it. And like I tell guys all the time, these people want to act like they're supporting you with the Black Lives Matter stuff. They're supporting you with all this stuff. Listen, no group that's really caring about you will ever help you do anything that's beneficial. Okay? Ever. Okay? If they wanted to help you, they would help you start business in your community. They will help you develop tech centers in your community. They don't do that. They'll give you money to go out there and protest, but nothing that would empower you. Nothing like that. And I believe Amanda Duarte is what? An actress? I'm not sure. Writer? Something. But guys, what are you doing? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for what you're doing. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.